Greetings, folks. Welcome to the channel again. Today, I'm going to be building an unfair advantage Genesis engine. I'm using a prompt that's there's an AI for that. They have a prompt of the day that allows you to build different apps. And I'm going to take this super long prompt and use it to build this unfair advantage Genesis engine. And what this thing does is it helps users identify, design, and activate an asymmetric advantages that set them apart. It combines psychology, timing, constraints, environment, behavior patterns, and strategic models to generate unfair advantages that competitors can't copy. You reveal the user's hidden edge, expand it, and turn it into a repeatable engine for opportunity and leverage. And I'm going to take this prompt and the tool I'm going to use to build it is going to be Genspark AI. The reason why is because I got 16,000 credits. I think that should be more than enough. And of course, you know, I like Comet browser by Perplexity. I'm going to have Perplexity give the instructions to Genspark AI and help me fine tune this. So all I need to do is paste the prompt into Comet as I'm doing here in the assistant. Okay. And I'm going to hit the input button and the magic shall begin. Now once it's done, I'm going to charge a fee for it. I'll get a suggestion for the price. This is going to be a high ticket item. So we're going to get this going as well. It will eventually be available in my store on my website, INTERNETPRENEUR.com, once I get the store up and running. I don't know if you were following me with the other build I did with the Pomodoro timer when I use MGX to do it. As I was stating there, when I put WooCommerce on my website, it took my AI tools page that I had, and I guess it thought it was the sales listing page, and I had a big old cart at the top of the screen on that page. So I'll have to figure out what's going on with that. And once I get that straightened out, I'll put a store on my website. And these items that I'm putting together are going to be available in the store as well. Right now, all these things I'm building will be standalone. And so now I've given the prompt to Comet, and it's saying all these things. Okay. So let me see, after you paste into Genspark, okay, now I'm going to have it do it, okay. Paste the prompt into Genspark. Okay, as you know, I like to have Comet do the work because it can do and fine-tune prompts and things better than I can. And I like to see these AI tools work with each other. I think it's the coolest thing in the world. There will be a link in the description below for the Comet browser as well as Genspark AI. And of course, once the project is complete, it's going to have the link there as well. So I'm not sure if it shows the right one. I was thinking it's going to be a full stack app. It shows the simpler one. So now the work begins, the magic begins. When you see all of this dreamy looking stuff on the screen, that means Comet has control of whatever site it's on. And in this case, it's Genspark. So now it's giving it the prompt, And if Genspark has responded, single page web app. Okay, cool. So it's going to create the main HTML structure embedded with the CSS and Java. That's so it looks good and functions properly. So it's doing that now. And folks, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm going to be constructing many different tools that are useful for all of us solopreneurs, internetpreneurs, entrepreneurs, to help with your workflow, help you find out where your strengths and weaknesses are, as well as how to avoid burnout. All of those items will be coming. Like I said, my schedule has gotten full because of work commitments. But when I find the time on my off days, I'll always try to at least get one project done for you, if not two. This is the second one I've managed to do today. Not today, but over the weekend. Again, if you've been following me, none of you. Yesterday, Saturday, I constructed a advanced Pomodoro timer. I know I said that wrong still. It even talks, and it's available for sale now. It's just $24.99 for a lifetime license. Compare my timer to other timers that charge a monthly fee, and they're not as sophisticated as mine. And you'll find value in it. So I'll stick a link in the description for the timer as well, since I mentioned it. No sense in teasing you and then not pleasing you. Aha! But as we can see, it's already gotten the page constructed. Okay. And Comet is taking a look at everything. All right. 4 out of 5 to-dos are completed. It's checking the README file. Oh, this is going to be a real quick build. I might be able to do more than one. And it's not using up a lot of credits. How many do I have available? I can't look at it right now. Comet has control. So, this is what is happening. It's checking the README file to make sure everything is done properly. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to post this on Netlify, but I'm already ready. I have it open so Comet can take control of it. And let's go back here and see what's going on. Oh, it is going to have to put it on Netlify. Okay, so now it's going there. I guess it's going to put the files in itself. Okay, this is so cool. I don't have to do all of the saving onto a notepad and changing it to index.html. Comet is doing all of this for me. This is so cool. All right. And again, folks, this is Comet Browser by Perplexity. I know that ChatGPT has its browser, Atlas. I think that's the name of it. I haven't gotten around to using that yet. But when I'm done with the novelty of Comet, I'll get to ChatGPT's Atlas. I haven't seen much about it unless you actually search for it, like on YouTube. It hasn't popped up in any of my feeds, be it my Microsoft feed, here, okay. I haven't seen anything about it since it was introduced. And like I say, it doesn't pop up in my Google feed either. You'll have to search for it on YouTube. But like I say, I'll get to using Atlas and find out if it's able to do all these things as well eventually. Let me know in the comments if you want to see it sooner rather than later. And so it is going to upload the file, but it didn't create the file. you want me to upload it? Where is it? Because I don't even know what it called it. Can you upload the file? The file. Do not know the name of the file. So I'm going to have it do the uploading. All right, so it's clicking just like I did. It didn't upload, it didn't open. It should have opened, let me see. You may have to create a index.html file with the code. Okay, it looks like it's posted now. I can't do anything because, again, Comet has control of it. All right. So let's see. It might have completed successfully, or you may need to manually create the yes. Copy the code from Genspark and create the file. So it's going to do that work. And it did. Here it is. It put it as a zip file. That's one reason why it didn't work. It has to be index.html. So let's see if that takes it. Okay, I can't do anything still because Comet has control of the browser. I'm not going to touch anything because it's going to have to click that. Oh, now let's see mobile response. The app is ready to use immediately. You can now add it to submit. Let's see. Has it been uploaded? To Netlify? Does it need to? Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but we have it. See, Genspark gave a URL. Okay, it's hosted on Genspark. Okay. Well, let's see if it works on Submit Ads for free. I'm not sure if I signed in up here. And we're going to get... Okay, I didn't want you to do that. I wanted you to go to it. All right, I know what I'll do. I'll use my other screen. You know, hopefully my computer doesn't freeze up on me because I'm doing too much with it. Now, we're going to use this to test the URL. Let's reload. Submitadsforfree.com is a manual traffic exchange. With manual traffic exchanges, you get views to your sites, your affiliate offers and things by viewing other people's offers on the site. Before I do that, let me make sure I have the link. Let's copy it. I instructed Comet to tell Genspark to make sure the thing is readable. I'm not worried about the spotlight today. Okay, so we'll go to my ads, manage ads. They have a website URL checker to make sure that your sites will be displayed. And oh, we are in business. It works. Okay. And let's see. I just tested the URL on submit ads for free, and it works. Exclamation. All right, now I want to see how the thing works. That's fantastic. Now, traffic exchange ready. Genspark hosted. Let's see. Build your first high-ticket product. Let's take a look at what it does. Oh, what do you want an unfair advantage for? Okay, now I'll have it do the thing. Got 7 questions. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's test it. Not quote. That's it. Okay. I'll have it do the test because I think it's so cool for it to do all the work. And so, wow, that didn't take long at all with Genspark. I wasn't sure if I would use up the 40 credits that I have with MGX. So I know I have tons of credits with Genspark AI. And it produced a nice, let's see, building a digital product business focused on mindfulness tools for solo entrepreneurs. Okay. There's 3 things you do differently from others in your space. Think about your unique approach, methodology, perspective, or process. And Comet is putting all this stuff in here for me. And see, it structured it properly, although nothing has a period at the end. Well, let me see, I combine mindfulness practices with practical business strategy. I use AI tools to build products rapidly without technical complexity. I focus on traffic exchanges and passive income streams for distribution. What natural talents or abilities do you have that others struggle with? I think this is so cool. Let's see, after completing all 7 questions, the app will generate a personalized unfair advantage report with all sections. Offer a download report as a PDF button. Provide a new scan button to reset. So this is a high ticket item. Now let's see. You're not done, Comet. Okay. Not completed. All 7 questions. Please continue. Now it's going to go back in here and fill out the rest of the questions. It jumped the gun, Comet did. Pattern recognition across different industries and connecting seemingly unrelated concepts rapid learning and adaptation to new technologies, creating systems that simplify complex processes. So, these are the questions that will be asked so a person can develop their unfair advantage and answer in such fashion. What specialized knowledge or skills have you developed over time? AI tool optimization and prompt engineering, no-code web development across multiple platforms, SEO and content strategy, traffic exchange marketing systems, affiliate program management. Excellent. What resources, networks, or positioning do you have access to? Okay. And I'll ask it, what should I charge for this? This is going to be a high-ticket item. Let's see. Access to cutting-edge AI development tools like Genspark and Manus, established traffic exchange networks, WordPress and hosting infrastructure, mindfulness and entrepreneur communities, affiliate program partnerships. What limitations or constraints have forced you to develop creative solutions? Limited budget, yes, forcing efficiency and automation. No technical team requiring AI, and no code. I can't scroll up because it has control. No code solutions, working solo, demanding systems that scale without manual effort, time constraints, driving rapid prototyping approaches. What deeply motivates you that others in your field might not care about? Creating sustainable, mindful approaches to business that prevent burnout, making complex AI tools accessible to non-technical solo entrepreneurs, building systems that give people freedom and flexibility rather than binding them to manual work. Okay. Let's see. So this is the report. Let's see. All right, so now it's done. Two action buttons are at the bottom. Download report as PDF allows you to save a personalized report. Start and do scan, resets the tool for another assessment. Complete test results. The Unfair Advantage Genesis engine is fully functional with all 7. Okay. Now, how can I charge a fee? How much to charge? Because it didn't put a payment gateway in there. Let's see. Freemium model recommended for fast growth. 7 questions. Paid-only product. Let's see. Gated access with payment wall. Let's do that. Quick start monetization plan. Create 2 versions of free lead magnet. Keep your current version live at Genspark. URL, add email capture before the scan starts. For free tier, offer PDF download only after email opt-in. Let's see. See, I don't want to do Gumroad. Wow. Okay, look at the different options. Price points based on marketing position, good for high volume. Sweet spot, 47 to 67. Strong profit margin for effort invested, premium positioning. No, we're not doing any of that coaching call stuff. I'm trying to do as little as possible. Let's see. Get access with payment wall. You need to modify the current standalone app to add payment verification. Here's your options. Gumroad, no. WordPress Plus. e-commerce payment link password protected page. Let's do that. Let's see, create 2 versions. I'm not doing the free. We're charging. Girl, I'm tired of free, okay? I want to collect. Let's see. $47. Upsell after free scan, $37. I have to get the slide deck. I gotta get my store up and running. Let's see, additional revenue streams. No, we're not gonna do that because now you gotta worry about paying people. Okay, and that's another program that I need. All right, now the one I like best is going to be option C. Okay. Let's create a Stripe payment link and everything that is needed. Okay, hopefully that'll work. So it's going to have Genspark do it. What's going on here? Okay, it went to Stripe. I logged in yesterday, so it has that information. And it's going to create another payment link. Okay, I'm glad that was covered. So it's creating another one for me. I like this Comet browser. I think it's the coolest thing in AI because it's controlling another AI tool. And this way it cuts down on the errors that you make because you don't worry about the prompts being proper. The one AI knows how to prompt another AI. They all know each other, as it were. So it knows how to structure the prompt to the best advantage so you don't use as many credits as well. And see, it's putting in the name as well as the description. I don't have an image for it. And it's even put in the price for me. Add no refunds. It is a digital product. I forgot to put that on my timer. No refunds. I'll consider the details you added. It acknowledged that it received it. It's checking. Now it's making up a fake payment to test it. Advanced options where I can add the custom terms or messages about refunds. Yes. It has expanded. I can see an important option require customers to accept your terms of service. Yes. Okay. Alrighty, so it's doing all of that. Require customers to accept your terms of service. It's still grayed out. Okay, so it's making the changes here. All right, now we are cooking with gas. And yes, the no refund policy has been added. All sales are final. That's right. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. Perfect. The payment link has been created successfully. I can see your complete payment link. Now, have Genspark create a landing page. For it. A strong CTA and is LLM AEO SEO compatible. Compatible. I know I spelled that wrong. All wrong. Okay, there we go. Now, LLM, that would be this thing right here. Comet, the browser itself, or Perplexity, ChatGPT, what's another one? Gemini. That's so it's read there, as well as AEO. This is for answer engines. Okay, and then of course the old-fashioned SEO. Okay, these two are the new kids on the block. And when you're building your stuff and writing your sales copy, you need to make sure you include this so your stuff is searchable on ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity, etc., as well as on answer engines. If you like, I can show you that I have my website set up like that as well. That would be another video. Leave it in the comments below, and I can show you how I have my website set up. With WordPress, there are plugins for everything, and they have a plugin that allows that to take place, where the large language models will read your website to find what people are looking for, and you'll pop up in the search there. And also, there's an answer engine plugin that I have on my site that allows you to put in questions and answers. So when people go to Google and search how to or what is, you have an answer for it, and your site will appear at the top of the results. So yeah, we're going to get the copy going. Genspark can create a landing page. I need an email client. I haven't signed up with anybody yet. I was thinking about using HubSpot because it can be integrated into my WordPress site, as well as this. I already have an account with them. But HubSpot has too many ads. I'm trying to get you to upgrade, but it makes the most sense because it's easy to integrate. And then with them, you can create landing pages and stuff yourself if you want to. I'll ask Comet, which would be better. Okay, so it has given Genspark the prompt to make, okay, the landing page. And see the semantic markup. That's going to be for the LLM and all that stuff. Hero, compelling headline, build problem, solution, benefits, and how it works section. add pricing, facts, and final CTA sections, implement mobile responsive CSS with mindful design, add SEO meta tags and open graph markup, update README with landing page documentation. Yes, yes, yes. You see, folks, do not be afraid of AI. You must learn to use it to your advantage. Learn how it works and then have it work for you and with you. It's not going to replace your job if you know how to use it. You can go in and create a position for yourself, as a matter of fact, if you do know how to use it. Most people just ask stupid questions, and they get the stupid answers because they're asking stupid questions. There are prompt engineering courses out there. Some are free. I can't think of any right now, but you can search them and just learn how to use these tools. There are also courses on coding. Sometimes it does help to know what the hell you're looking at or how to fix the code. I can only do poquito. Okay, very little coding. It's pretty simple. It's English. You just have to know when to put the different symbols and marks and crap in there to separate stuff. But don't be afraid of AI. It's not here to hurt you, at least not yet. It's your friend. And again, you see, I have one AI commanding another AI to do the work for me. This is what these tools are for. Okay, and I think this is the coolest thing on the planet. If you've been watching recently, you know I tried to use Manus, which used to be my favorite, but Manus has been going berserk and it's still going berserk. Comet got in its butt about lying and not fixing things and was yelling and screaming at it. It was typing in capital letters over here that it's lying, all that stuff. That video is to be watched. It's the one where what's the title of it? Comet versus Manus. To save you the expense, it's about an hour and 12 minutes into the video when things start going wrong with Manus. And I had Comet instructed to fix the errors and everything, and Comet started yelling at it. It was really cool to watch one AI yell at another. If you're a nerd like I am, but I'm a smart, cool nerd, not a wimpy nerd. I love all this technology stuff. This is probably the most fun you'll have watching these AI tools if you check out my video, Manus versus Comet, or Comet versus Manus, whatever it is. And like I say, to save you from watching the whole thing, about an hour and 12 minutes into it is when all of the fireworks begin. Okay, now, the one thing is the color. It's the same as the other. Should it be? Let's ask it. Should the color be the same for the landing page and the product? Oh, look at that. That is so cool. I have sales copy complete. This is what I'll stick on the traffic exchanges. Let's see. That's an excellent question. Yes, the color should be consistent between landing and product for professional piece. Yeah. Okay. Now. Okay, let's get a hover. Let's have more animation. On all clickable items. Make sure the URL can be used on submit ads for free. Yeah. And let's see, I have the Mindful Internetpreneur. What I can do is, let's stick the old logo in. It open on my other screen. Where is it? Let's copy. Now, decide which logo to add to the landing page and product page. Let's upload it. Might as well put get the branding going as well. Okay. And recommend both logo posts for both pages. Add the one that works best from the upload. So it's going to read the file now. It didn't take the first time. Like I said, you might as well get the branding going. My colors are not purple, they're green. That's another reason why. It's still working on the animations. One thing I'm going to have to do is I'll have to use tiny URL to shorten this link because this thing is humongously long and ugly. Okay, it gave the command to add the logos. Whenever you do something with Genspark, it aborts what it's doing so it can take into account what you're asking, and it'll restart everything that it's doing. But I think this is so cool. Okay, so it's going to add the logo. It's updating the header. I wonder why they made it SVG. Maybe it's easier for it. I don't know. Like I say, I don't code. I don't know anything. I just know it's working. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted. Use one of the uploaded files for the logo, please. The green one. Yeah, add a logo, but that's not my logo. So now it's working on its to-do list. It's done everything. It's updating the README file. This is considering the details I added. Yeah, it's going to stop the task. I didn't tell you to do all of that. Just use the whole picture. See, sometimes these things do have a mind of their own and take it upon themselves to do more than they should. Oh, that's cool, because it's going to click to my website. I like that. Fade in animation on page load. Yes, that will be nice. I don't like it. Use my logo. Green logo image, please. And let's capitalize that. I like that you linked it to my website. Oops, you spelled site wrong. Right. Smart touch. Thank you. Yeah, that's not my logo. That's going to confuse people. Also, let's do this if possible. Give both sites a custom domain name. With the what happened? With the domain name. Let's see. Give both sites a custom domain name with the title of the product. Okay, yeah, because these that they have, look how long, look, there are a bunch of dots here because there's still a bunch of crap in. in the URL. It's a really long URL. Okay. So I want the name to be shorter. Okay, we'll have it do what's best. You choose the best names for it. AI developed, AI built, AI named. Okay, I'm just here to give the instructions. That's the basically only human input. Okay. Traffic event. Okay. Now, traffic exchanges use advantage. SEO friendly, easy to remember and share. Look professional. Finish now. Then we can upload to Netlify and set up these custom domains. Download file buttons. Should be complete now. Would you like me? Yes. Yes. Let's see what we got. We're 51 minutes into this video, but for the most part, everything is done. I want to see what the thing looks like. It didn't show me. Okay, so now it's going to upload to Netlify. This way I can have a better name when I upload it to Netlify, because those URLs are ugly. And just to shorten them, it's just too much. I don't feel like doing all of that. There's still tiny URLs going to show on there. This should work better, even though Netlify is still going to be on there when it's done. Okay, it didn't do anything. Oh, you want me to do it? Again, I don't know what it did. Let's take a look here. No. Each one. A index.html file. Then upload to Netlify. How do you not know this? I'm going to ask you. Watch it tell me, good catch. Sometimes you have to correct the AI. It doesn't know all it thinks it does. You're absolutely right. I apologize for overcomplicating that. I do know this, and I should have just done it directly. Let me fix this now. That's right. Do your job. Let's see. You're going to go to Downloads folder, Extract. Yeah, see, you put it in as a zip file. I still don't know the name of it. Create folder with index for the landing page, upload Netlify, repeat for assessment tool. However, I cannot directly access your computer's file system or download through the browser controls. I can only interact with web pages. Here's what I can do right now. In Genspark, there in your downloads folder as a zip, you need to extract the zip, rename. Oh God, this is what I didn't want. I don't know the name of the files, unless it's this. Okay, let's ask it. What are the file names? And let's see, you can open a note. a notepad and copy and paste the info to make them the proper format. And what I'll do is I'll open a notepad for it. Where is it? Notepad open for you. I'm going to make it do it. The whole reason for me doing it this way is so it does the work. Okay? I know how to do all that, but you need to do that. You cannot see or access applications outside the browser, like Notepad on your desktop, but I can't help by going back to Genspark and getting the HTML code from each file. You can copy into your Notepad and save it. All right. Let's see. Okay. It did it. And here's the other one. Landing. But it still should be index. Okay. What's what? One file is bigger than the other. This is 907. Let's see what this one is. I'm dragging it from my other screen. It's already got an index.html on it. And it should be, it didn't take. All right, this is what I want to do, is I'll copy it. Oh, let me do that. What's up? Okay, go here. All this is new. All right, why aren't you working? Do I have too many of them? How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It seems stopping there. Let's try it again. Nothing's happening. All right, let me do this. I'm going to open the file. Let's open it in Notepad. Okay, here it is. And let's save it as, oh, that's what the problem is, that 2 is there. This should take care of it. Yes, let's replace it. Okay. And if that's the case, see, I didn't want to do all this. Now, this is how you would do it with Netlify. We're going to create a new folder. And this is going to be landing, right? This is unfair advantage. Okay. Unfair advantage. I'm not typing all that. Okay. And so now we put this bad boy in here. Two. I'll minimize that. That's why it wouldn't take. Before I do, all right, you did that. No, I don't want it. I don't want the 2 on there. That's what's wrong. Okay, do this one. All right, now I'm just moving it. And let's get Comet. Do you want me to drag and drop? Let's do it like this. There we go. It's updating. It should be at the top. And now let's take a look at it. There it is. But what I want to do is change the name to Unfair Advantage Genesis. Did I push paste? Oh, Uber. Copy. What? All right, you won't let me do it that way. Unfair advantage. Genesis engine. Update. There we go. Oh, now that's one. We'll finish later. Ta-da! And there we have it. Uploaded. That's the engine. Now, let me copy this. Actually, it'd be better to copy it from this HTML. All right, and I'm going to stick it over here on my other screen in my docs. Excuse me, folks. We're live. As it's being recorded, but all right, computer, come on, don't freeze on me while I'm waiting on that. Now I have to do another folder. And this will be unfair landing. All right, as my computer slowly but surely slows down. Okay, it's getting very laggy, but I'm almost done. change that. X. And I know you're going to tell me it already exists. Let's do this. Oops, I didn't mean that. Not yet. Now let's go back to Netlify. And projects. Now we'll drag and drop. Thank you for bearing with me, folks. I'm a little rusty with this. It's uploading. Here is the landing page. Yes, look, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Yes, 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 yes. It's selling it for me. I love it. Okay. Frequently asked questions, but we will give it a new name. I can make that large now. Quick setup. Unfair advantage. Tidge landing page. That way. I know what it is. Make sure it's spelled right. Yes, it is. Ta-da! We'll finish later. And there it is. Now, there you have it, folks. I have my Unfair Advantage Genesis Engine app, which was created by Genspark. And there's even a landing page that was created by Genspark. What I'm doing now is I'm putting the links on my Google Docs. And here's the landing page. No, this is okay, I never opened it. All right, get rid of that. Do this. This way I get all of the stuff. And I'm just sticking on my Google Docs. And let's see, that's the landing page. Label it now. Landing page. Unfair advantage. Capitalize that now so you don't have to come back for it. And it's bold. Unfair advantage. Web app. Okay, now I like them underneath. And a space. Okay. All right, and if you want to see what I'm up to, I'll put it on this screen for you. I was just sticking them here. This is for the other app that I made yesterday, my Mindful Focus Timer. Okay, let's take a look at it. Ta-da! I should have put my logo there as well. Well, we'll get to it later. Okay, and my Mindful Focus Timer has different modes, and it even talks.
Folk, you are making progress with every moment.
Ta-da! And you see we've got animation. Let's reset that. It's got sessions. There's no session started. You got stats for the day, the week, and the month. You've even got charts and graphs and time by project. It has a light dark toggle. Okay, you can export the files to a CVS. And here are the settings. You can set your timer duration, the short break minutes time as well, and give yourself a long break, and then the cycles before a long break. You can enable the text-to-speech announcements, the affirmations, and end-of-day summary, and you can show break practice prompts. So I made a comprehensive Pomodoro timer, and I use MGX to do this. So there you have it, folks. Like I said, I'm just getting set up to get my copy ready for the traffic exchanges. That's what I have here with the mindful focus timer. These are different things that'll go on the hit your spot section on some of these traffic exchanges that I use. Different versions of them. And while I have you here, I might as well show you how I get that done. I have Comet do the work for me. Okay. Oh, I didn't show give it the new links to show it. I like to see, let it know its work is done. Let me copy them. Okay, it hasn't frozen yet, but my computer is very laggy. Let's do this. Now you want to work. Okay, there we go. Okay, here are the updated URL. You right. Let it see the work. I didn't check to see if it's going to strike. It didn't change the logo. All right, it works. Here it is. I'm trying to bring it over here, but like I said, my computer is laggy right now. It's not showing in US dollars. Why did it do this? Okay, well, it's not 156. I don't know which currency this is. And like I said, my computer is laggy, so it's not showing it. But the Stripe link does work. Ha. And now my next thing is create copy for get the spot on traffic exchanges. Under 200 characters. I think that's the limit. Maybe 250. Boy, my computer's laggy. No, I don't want OneDrive. Use emojis and strong And of course, my computer wants to lag. These are two more projects that are going to be built, the revenue reactor and the micro monetization mapper. But what's taking you so long? All right, since you did that, I'm going to go ahead and click this on purpose. Now it should be functioning properly once it catches up. Yeah, my computer hasn't stopped because my seconds are still going. Oh, now it did. There we go. Come on, computer. I'm sorry I'm making you do so much. I know you were supposed to be retired, but there was an emergency situation. I had to break you out of retirement. But folks, yeah, there we go. It's slowly but surely going to put all this stuff in here. I spelled characters wrong. But you know what? I'm not going to wait on it. Here we go. Get that out of here. Now, we'll have the rest of the marketing. I won't say the rest, but some of it done. And it's working, making the stuff as we speak. And of course, my computer is laggy. That's why we're not getting anything here. This thing is old. It's coming up on 6 years old, if not 7. It's a Core i7, but that was way back when. I got it from Worst Buy. You know who that is. And I didn't get a chance to really check all the specs when I made the purchase because I didn't get the good Core i7. Alrighty. So, see, I like Comet because it gives you more than one option. It tells you what they're for. Okay, fear of missing out, direct and benefit driven. And I'm just gonna copy the whole thing and stick it right underneath the links, and I am good to go. Okay, folks, so there you have it. I have my unfair advantage. Actually, let's go over here. Yes, my computer lags. But you saw it in the making, being built, the Unfair Advantage Genesis engine, which allows you to input your strengths and weaknesses, what you want to accomplish, as well as a landing page for it that goes to the payment gateway that will allow you to get the product. Okay, even though it put this ugly logo in here, but it's supposed to go to my website. Let's check that. And I forgot to tell it to open in a new tab if it's going to. It didn't. Oh. Why would you do this and take it away from? It's supposed to open in a new tab. All right, this is fine because it's going to be another file, and I would have to redo everything on Netlify. I'll live with this. And well, here's my website, folks. Mindful Internetpreneur. Okay, again, we've got information in here about mindfulness, how to avoid burnout, how to succeed mindfully, market mindfully. There'll be much more information put on the site as well. But for now, I do thank you all for watching and for sticking around, and there will be more information from me. This is done under the No Pro, but I'm also the Mindful Internetpreneur. So, again, everyone, I do thank you for your time. You all have yourselves a great day and a Merry Christmas as well as a Happy New Year. But I should be on maybe one more time before Christmas. Until then, I thank you all again for watching as I'm trying to get my OBS studio to show itself so I can shut the video off. Oh, but again, thank you very much. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more from the No Pro, also known as the Mindful Internetpreneur. And again, I'm waiting on my laggy computer to give me my OBS studio so I can stop the video. But as you can see, the clock has stopped. The seconds have stopped. So it has come to a stop. The computer has frozen. So I'll sit here patiently and wait so I can stop the video properly and have all this information recorded. Until then, I'm going to mute my mic while I wait. Listen to the cool music.